And good morning to everyone. It's Wednesday, the 14th of December, and already as we are moving ahead in this Advent season so quickly, time for preparing for Christmas is quickly dissipating. And what I mean by preparing is not so much running around, which we have done already, which we continue to do every day of our life through work. We work, and it's such a thing as total work or too much work, where we can't sit still. We can't keep quiet. We feel awkward and feel like we're wasting time if we just sit still. There's a saying in one of the Psalms, "Be still and know that I am God." Psalm 46, verse 10. How many of us take the time to be still in our life to find God and to listen to God, to seek God in the stillness of our own lives? We run, we make choices to do all day. We work, and then we come and we shop, we write, we decorate, we're doing this, we're doing that. And if we sit still for a minute, we feel like we're wasting time. My experience is sometimes the peace and the hope and the joy that comes to us is sometimes only found, it is the light of God in our life. It's only found in the quiet that we take time to take advantage of. I heard someone once say, or I read somewhere, that it's what communism was all about at one time, total work. Because when you're working totally, you have no time to do any reflection. There's no time for quiet. There's no time to seek God in the quiet of your life. It is the destruction. Total work is the destruction of religion, of spirituality, of reflection, of God light in our lives. It's a destruction of it. And this is our society. It seems to be moving us in that direction. We're either work, shop. We're connected with iPhone, with phones, we're watching TV, we're connected with our computers, we are our laptops, whatever it happens to be. We're always in our heads, our minds are always occupied with doing, with seeking, with one project, with one plan after another. I think when I visited my sister, not that often, but when I do, one of the things that impresses me is that it seems every day there seems to be a quiet time for her and her husband. There seems to be a quiet time for them. They sit on their lanai, sit in the back, facing the back of the house, the woods in the back of the house, and as they are sitting there, not even conversation sometimes, just quiet, listening to the world around them, watching the birds, listening to the bees, whatever it happens to be, but reflecting in quiet. And I think it's then that we're probably closest to the light of God in our life. When we shut down all of the other doing the parts of our life, and we start focusing on a little bit of leisure, a little bit of quiet, a little bit of stillness in the midst of all of the hubbub and all of the activity going on around us. Before Advent is over, take time to find this God light in the stillness of our day. Make time to be still yourself, and in that stillness may you come to know God. Because as Genesis says, you don't find him in the roaring fire, you don't find him in the tempest, you don't find him in the lightning and the thunder. You will find him in the gentle breeze. He is there, waiting to be found, waiting to be introduced to you, waiting to be installed in your hearts. Let's make sure that we take the time to do just that. Yes, there's time for work, there's time for activity, but there also needs to be an adequate amount of stillness in our own lives, of leisure in our own life. Sit, relax, Let everything drain out of your mind and out of your heart, and in there, in that emptiness, you'll find the presence of God. You'll find peace. You'll find hope. You'll find a restoration of the heart and of the soul. In the stillness, you'll find God. Come to know God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Blessings and peace and hope to all of you as we quickly approach Christmas. My prayers are with you. My heart is with you. And hopefully don't forget to remember us here at Mary Help. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for you. Joyful and blessed Christmas and at rest of the Advent season.